What's
Oh,
up, everyone, and welcome to the 37th episode of the Envision Gaming Podcast. I am your host, Brad's Gaming. As always, I'm joined by Clownish Joe
howdy, folks.
and Triple Bravo.
Howdy, folks.
So this
Don't
episode,
copy me.
Don't copy me.
Don't copy me.
Don't copy me.
Brad.
This week we're covering the State of Play that was just released today. So we're gonna watch it, give our reactions, and talk about all of this little 20-minute fun video and see what's going on over at PlayStation.
I'm impatient.
Hopefully it won't be how long? 2 hours?
3 hours.
Hello, viewers. I am Ivy the android.
Hey,
I'd
girl.
like to share today's dinosaur forecast. A dinosaur outbreak will soon occur.
The what?
Residents in the affected area have been evacuated, and a team
Anthem?
of exofighters has been dispatched. A vortex warning has been issued. Please remain indoors.
That robot got cheeks.
All cheeked up on a Wednesday. Or is that just... That is just dinosaurs pouring out of an orb in the sky.
I don't know what that orb's supposed to be.
Is
but
this made for PS3?
Capcom. Is this? Is this what I think it is?
I make a sensitive situation.
You've been living planning with kids raptors for 2 years.
All I wanted was to be IBS's top pilot.
IBS's latest dinosaur forecasts and exosuit technology were able to keep human casualties to zero.
It's literally Genji from Overwatch, and there's no
Exosuit
convincing me
development
otherwise.
is proceeding under the guidance of the
What about that guy? That's Reinhardt?
Yeah, that's the name.
Meanwhile, IBS continues to recruit candidates to become new exofighters, humanity's greatest hope.
Big chicken.
Rise, great chicken. I got dead.
Okay. So
What?
I don't think they could have teased this more to be a Dino Crisis game than they did. It's like they wanted to play with our hearts.
Yeah, like they had the red-haired chick and everything.
Yep, they got literally the redheaded girl who's the cover of Dino Crisis. I don't know her name off the top of my head. And then like even right at the end there, like the slash at the end, it's like kind of reminded me of. It just reminded me of Dino Crisis, all of it. And then they're like, oh.
At this
so
point, why
fine.
didn't they just make Dino Crisis? Like they went through the whole hassle of making this game. Nobody wants to play this crap.
Maybe it's like a sequel or something.
Well, it's wrong.
Yeah, it doesn't look very good.
Also, it's like Anthem and Overwatch. We're just like, we're the same game now. We made a baby. And that's what I feel.
And then somehow dinosaurs got sprinkled in.
And dinosaurs is just the little chef little thing.
I can see them like in the brainstorming room, and they're like, "Yeah, mech suits." And they're like, "Yeah, good. Yeah, abilities, yeah, like Overwatch. Yeah, like Overwatch." And then the guy in the back, he's like, "Dinosaurs." And they're like, okay, dinosaurs.
Like that Horizon game, they did really well. Yeah, and Ark did really well too. So this will do really well.
Like, yeah, dinosaurs. We'll put dinosaurs
don't-
in there.
I don't
is
know.
there more? Okay, hold on. Pause.
Is there
Another
more?
exofighter recruit, right? Welcome
Oh.
to IBS.
Crotch shot.
Oh,
okay.
my.
Alright.
I will not be setting a reminder for 2023 for that game.
State of Play returns
No.
with more announcements and
Capcom
Anything-
could have given me a lot more hope with like anything else.
Yeah, Capcom in general. Just I love Capcom, but that was
It's
not the Capcom I
it,
love.
it like hits the same as that one game that we watched that's like super future tech drone stuff. It was just like bland. It was like meh.
Yes, I
Yeah.
do. I know. I remember what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
all the
I'm
devs from various different companies is just meh.
Mechs just don't do it for me.
Yeah, me either. If I see like Gundam in general, mechs, suits, big robots.
Mm.
Yeah, there's like a weird like, it's either like on or off for me, right? It's Boolean, like it's either really cool or just. Ugh. Anyways, next,
Launching soon.
Ghostwire Tokyo. We've seen this one before.
こいつは大勢の魂を借り集めそれを利用して冥界と現世をつなごうとしている
あいつはこの先に一体何を見ているって言うんだ
Ooh, he's crying.
黄泉の国はまだ先だなんだか盛り上がってきたな
こんなことが許されるはず
It's a strong umbrella.
Lady Dimitrescu.
Yeah. Japanese lady Dimitrescu.
死んだのか
体をよこせ
Oh.
妹は助けてやる終わらせるぞ秋田
So cool looking.
Oh, he grabbed his nose. Oh, hold on. There we go.
March 25th. So real soon.
Yeah, I'm so confused of what's happening in this game. It looks so cool visually,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
but that's about all I get. Like, I have no idea what to expect.
It looks a lot like the like an anime, like Bleach comes to mind, where there's like demons like interacting with the real world, and they're like maybe infecting people, and those people, like whatever kind of like soul or whatever kind of shifts what kind of like demon they become, or what, you know, that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know, it looks weird, so I'll watch it. I obviously don't have a PlayStation, but it looks interesting enough to check out.
And then he was doing like the anime hand signals.
It,
I don't know them, but there's the people that do like the.
It's like Naruto.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know
Hands,
it.
yeah, but
And then he punched a guy and he screamed.
it's definitely one of the more confusing games because I feel like we've seen tons of this game and
Yeah.
really don't know what to expect, which pretty much what Joe said. But I've never been so confused of like I don't know if I want this right away or if I want to wait until it's in the bargain bin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anime,
I like-
thriller, horror,
Adventure.
So
magic
it's-
adventure.
All I know is that it's by the guys who made The Evil Within 1 and 2.
Mhm.
So
Oh, so
Um,
it's just gonna be weird. Period.
yeah, so like there's a chance it's good, but there's a chance it's also runs at like 16 frames per second because they couldn't get Evil Within 1 to run like on console.
It's part of
smooth
the
at all, it
experience.
I wonder how it runs on PS5.
Evil Within 1,
Yeah.
it's actually not bad.
Hmm.
I actually installed it and I played through like a little bit. It's actually kind of playable in PS5, but
They were just limited by the technology of their time.
yeah,
That's
the game
what it
came out
was.
on PS3 just to let you know.
Yeah.
That's
What?
how. Yeah, The Evil Within's a PS3 game.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely positive because I
Was it
owned
like a
it.
cross-platform, like cross-release, or was it like?
No, it was originally on PS3, and then they did the PS4 version later on. Because I had it on, I actually had it on 360, I believe, or something. That yeah, I had. How I know is I owned multiple copies of it at one point, and I'm like, why do I have the PS3 version? It doesn't even run 30 frames on PS4. So
Oh, in 2014.
yeah, game's old.
No, it released at the same time for all of them.
Oh well, either way, it's on both.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have been on both. It's like Cyberpunk.
How?
Shouldn't have been on-
There's no way it would have worked on PS3.
Well,
Like the game ran awful on the PS4.
well, it's on there. You want to have fun?
State of play. Oh. Yeah.
Like Final Fantasy's version of wannabe old school God of War.
It reminds me of Fist of the North Star, which was a PS4 game.
This is the. Oh.
This is a weird game that was like announced a while
Yeah.
ago, and everybody was like, "Huh?"
This is the one that like had like the epic scenes for the trailer that they first released of like, I think I should know this guy and this guy. And why do they keep showing this guy? It's so weird.
Yeah, I remember.
All right,
Not-
I'm gonna give
Not super.
I'm gonna give them a
excited.
little bit of a prayer because they're working with Team Ninja, which I'm pretty sure made Neo. Those games play pretty smooth.
Yeah.
I'm not a
I mean,
huge fan of Square Enix myself because they do a lot of like the weeb, you know,
they
Final
make Tomb
Fantasy
Raider. That's about
JRPG.
all they got in my
yeah.
real
It's
world.
basically Tomb Raider, and they used to do Hitman, but then they sold the rights to it to whatever the studio does it now.
Who's been killing it?
Killing
yeah.
it. Oh.
And what else do they do? I literally can't think of anything that Square Enix does that's like up my alley.
They did oh God, we were just reading about it.
Yeah, we were literally just talking about it. I can't
Yeah.
put it this way. It was so memorable that I went back to my original stance of Tomb Raider is what they do.
Yeah, it's basically Tomb Raider. They do the Marvel games like Guardians of the Galaxy, Life
Yep.
is Strange.
Oh, really? Yep, Square Enix did Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yep,
Yep.
they do Dragon Quest.
That's a
Kingdom
substantial
Hearts,
game right there. Yeah.
Octopath
Substantial.
Traveler, Outriders, Just Cause. Yeah, I mean, there's a handful of them that we've played. Deus Ex,
Yeah, it's
Tomb
all
Raider,
Sorry.
basically.
all that stuff, and it's just Tomb Raider still for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the Tomb Raider games are some bangers.
Those three games. Well, I've only played two. I burnt myself out by the time I got the third one because I did them back to back.
Mm.
And but those first two games, oof,
The first one's so good.
oh my gosh. Anyways, it's not a Tomb Raider podcast. Let's go.
That's my signal.
Later today, visit PlayStation Store to download a new demo for Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin.
I'm counting on you guys.
Now, let's jump into the world of Forspoken.
One of us
Oh
got a
yeah,
big one.
Queen.
Hey, a game I care about.
Or spoken.
Heck yeah.
This game looks so cool.
We've seen this
Mhm.
game before, but I am actually excited to see it. Hey, look,
Are you
Square
serious?
Enix.
I didn't
So
know that.
they're trying to give us more to care about.
They're like, Brad, I hear you talking crap over there.
Big Dargan.
Let me shut
This
you
game
up.
looks
Oh.
so cool aesthetically.
Mm-hmm.
The gameplay can be garbage, but I guarantee this game is beautiful on PS5 and enough to make me buy it probably day one.
Open world. Survival. Crafting. So cool. that was cool.
Let's finish this.
Not too far.
We're
right?
all loving.
All right.
Not too far, but
Here's my worry. Okay? My worry is we just saw 90% of all the abilities and spells in that game.
yeah. That's fair.
But I am excited because the abilities look really cool. They look really well done. The effects, like what Joe said previously. And I really like the mobility. It seems like you as the character can just dip, dive, duck, dodge any which way you want. Like it just seems you've got so many options to be mobile. I don't think they showed it in this trailer, but in the other ones they showed, like swinging like Spider-Man from like an ethereal rope, or like double, triple jumping through the sky, stuff like that. It's so cool.
So, is this a PS5 exclusive? Do we know? No, not sure.
I feel like it either is a timed exclusive, or because they're playing it up like it is. I mean, it's been in a lot of PlayStation.
Yeah, it
stuff.
just says just PS5. So, I noticed this theme. I don't know. Maybe you noticed it too. For when a new console generation is released, it seems like all of the games that come out like in the early life cycle of a console are super particle effect focused. So for like PS5, it's Forspoken, Ratchet and Clank, Returnal. Like they're all just like, hey, look at how cool all this looks. And for like PS4, it was like Infamous Second Son and Killzone Shadowfall. And I feel like we're just in that. All the games just start to feel the same, and I have that fear for Forspoken.
So it releases PS5 and Microsoft Windows.
Yeah, so like, I don't know. I just get that feeling with new console generation.
They definitely do. It's like whatever the flavor is of, hey, this shows off the graphics for this console generation, we're gonna push it.
Also, rich colors, for sure.
Yeah, but
Ratchet
it just
and Clank,
feels like I don't know, for the PS4 release. Like, what game did you guys get a PS4 or Xbox One pretty early?
So I bought a Xbox One before a PS4, which is funny because, especially if you know me now, I literally
okay,
play
but
PlayStation.
Out of the first few games you got for it, do any really stand out to you?
The only game I literally had on Xbox before it became a paperweight for 2 years was Titanfall.
Does it stand out as a game to you, like super memorable?
No.
Yeah,
so more memorable as a paperweight.
Yeah, so like my PS4, whenever I got it, I picked up Killzone Shadowfall, Infamous Second Son, and I had gotten Assassin's Creed 4. Out of the other two games, I literally couldn't tell you a thing about either of them. Like, that's what my fear is with this game. Like, it looks super pretty, and it's like, oh, next gen, so cool. But then it's just going to be nothing.
It's all on how the gameplay feels. Because, like, if the combat... It's always the combat, obviously. If the combat feels like crap, then the game's going to do terrible. It's straight to that. It doesn't matter how graphically pretty it is. It's probably going to sell well, I think, no matter what.
I think this... As of right now, this game, from what we've currently seen, is a day one pickup for me.
I'll probably wait to see some impressions because I'm not like, I think I want to get it. Actually, a game that I wanted day one was Returnal. That game to me was like really cool. I loved it. I thought it graphically looked great and stuff. But it was also one of those ones where I'm like, do I want to pick it up? Do I not? I don't know. I've got Demon Souls because that was what I picked up day one, actually. And then it's just kind of fallen down the line. Now I'm kind of waiting for oh yeah, you have it. I forgot that you actually have it. But I'm waiting for it to
what other game I have?
Go on sale. End the stream. That's it.
I win.
Just like zoom into that Smurfs game until it's like horribly particle pixelated, and then just end the stream.
Yep.
No, Papa Smurf, no.
I don't know. I have high hopes for it. I don't want to overhype it though, but
That's basically
I'm,
where I'm at. But at my current state, if everything keeps going on the path it is, it's probably maybe not
Yeah.
day one, but like first month pickup,
yeah, I could see
given
that
everything
too.
goes smooth.
Yeah, I will wait to see what the performance is like and get the initial reviews, but I do want to play this game. So,
Well, all I'm hearing is you need to get yourself a PS5.
Yes.
dude, I've been thinking about it.
Every
you
game
need
we
to get
talk
one.
about, you're just like, man, I don't have a PlayStation, but I want to play this.
Well, okay, I'm gonna sell you on it real quick. God of War
No,
and
Elden-
Demon Souls.
currently Elden Ring. Every time my game pauses, I'm like, Best Buy's 2 miles away. Like I just drive there and freaking get it. But you know, I don't know. Honestly, my Steam Deck plays.
The Steam Deck doesn't get God of War or Horizon Forbidden West.
It's
For
fine.
at least a while.
It's
You can
fine.
play the old God of War.
But the Steam Deck runs Elden Ring better than my main PC because they must have done some configuring specifically because it's one of the like featured games on the deck as like good on the deck. So I don't know.
So,
Also, the name of the Steam Deck is really hard to like say in a sentence. Like you can't just say like the Switch, like oh the deck, because like I think of like a
Skateboard.
deck. Like, I don't know. It's just somebody come up with an acronym that everybody uses because the deck is rough.
mm,
Yeah, it's a little sus.
Hey, but
I,
while I'm talking about it, really enjoying this thing. I pick it up and play it like between activities, real quick. You know, turn it on, play a little Elden Ring, turn it back off.
Or during a specific activity that most humans do daily.
Pooping. Okay.
Ski.
moving on.
I knew that one wasn't gonna go past you two.
Whoa. I
baby.
thought you meant work, so I tried to redirect.
Don't want to get in trouble.
Hi, boss. I'm kidding. All right. We moving on?
That was a new look at the sprawling PS5 adventure Forspoken from Luminous Productions.
Also, you
Check
gotta
out some
remember.
6v6 action
Oh, boy.
in Gundam Evolution. A
All right,
fast-paced
we
multiplayer
go
shooter
ahead
coming to
and,
PS4 and
on to the
PS5
next
later
one.
this year.
Forspoken even starts in like a main city. Like it somehow moves from like sprawling city to fantasy. So whatever.
Yeah, it's
that
like
is.
weirdly modern fantasy. Like the chick is wearing a pair of like Air Force One shoes.
Oh no.
Like Nelly's song, Air Force One.
Yeah.
I don't
This game
care
looks-
about
Is this a Switch game? Like it looks so bad.
Those mechs look terrible.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think Todd from Nintendo
it
was
looks-
the one that got behind this.
It looks. I'll wait. Oh, nice. Domination, destruction. Yay.
I can get behind the music.
Hopefully the music is synced up from what I'm hearing. Or else I'm gonna look like an idiot offbeat.
So, like. the. Oh, we're not done. Oh, okay, we're done. Network
Okay.
test. Okay.
Here's what I want to ask for the model part. Is it me or does it look like they literally are like prototype models, like with just like a one texture?
Default texture pack.
Yeah, it literally looks like they have like
Yeah.
It was like they went for a cell shading look and forgot to do the cell shading.
Here's the problem. they are doing cell shading, but they're mechanical components, right? So the enemies, the OD green guys, they have a lot of rounded edges, so you don't get those cool like black line cell shaded features. Whereas the main Gundam, the white one that's got all these like pointy curved edges and whatnot, like he sticks out like a sore thumb, which I was gonna mention. That mech looks fine. The other mechs that have the more rounded features, they look like they're in the wrong graphics, like they haven't been rendered properly.
I think the game just looks bad.
I want to here.
Yeah.
This is what I want to do. Let's take bets. How long until the game shuts down?
There's a lot
7
of
months.
there's a lot of Gundam fans out there. Like
Yeah.
Japan
The fact
is
that it
building
just
a
has
life-size
Gundam
Gundam. So I don't know.
The fact that it has the word Gundam means it's gonna sell.
Yeah,
Probably
I
those
think
weebs
it'll probably
love Gundam.
I think
It's
it'll
just not
probably
for
do
me.
pretty good. There's a lot of Gundam fans out there.
It just the game doesn't look good. It
No,
doesn't
it
look
just
good.
doesn't
It doesn't
look
look fun. It looks like a bad mix of Halo and
So my problem with mech
Yeah.
games is the feeling of emptiness in the map, right? Because you're a mech, you're the size of a tower. So your environment is city skylines. It's big rocks in a desert. It's all these other things that are boring because you're scaled up. So there's not like cool things to hide around. You can't really put detail in
Bro,
the
let
game.
me tell you a little
It's
something
stupid.
about a game from back in the day called Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee. And they scale you up, and the
Mhm.
game is
Go
phenomenal.
on.
Yeah, and they have like shrubbery and trees and buildings. You can knock them all
It's
down. do all-
beautiful.
Yeah, this has just got like giant built like huge structures that these mechs are fighting inside. It just doesn't look good.
But
I'm
my
not a
point
fan.
is-
Obviously, we should probably move on before somebody attacks us.
This
So-
looks like Godzilla Destroy All
There,
Monsters. in terms
there's.
of graphics.
I'm struggling to remember the name of it. There's a GameCube game that I played, and it was a mech game, which like I said, not a huge fan of mech stuff. But I'll tell you, this thing was fun, like because you'd customize the mech with different like guns and whatever weapons that you'd have on your guy, and you had like an arena that you'd fight in, and I think you could also like knock off like parts of the enemy, but this just looks like a first person shooter like game that they were like, well, let's make it unique by making us mechs instead of humans.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Yeah, they just it seems like they just got the license and they were like, all right, let's make a generic first person shooter game. Oh, we got Gundam license. We're using that. That's the
Boom.
models.
On to the next
It's
one.
money. Yeah. So, not to hate on any Gundam fans out there, but hopefully it's good for you.
But we hate you. Okay. Oh,
Yo,
I'm sold.
Ninja
We're gonna
Turtles.
buy it.
Oh, dang.
Konami.
Girl.
this is all Konami will do. They won't make Silent Hill. Here is one perk though. They make all
games
these
are
collections.
awesome.
Yeah, they make all these collections. They've done Castlevania, Contra, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles now. Silent Hill's got to be coming up, right?
There already is a Silent Hill collection.
Well, modern.
It was
one.
glorious.
We're not talking about it.
Dude, this game, I'm so excited to play this again.
Probably day one.
Tell me it's coming to Switch. They're not gonna tell me.
PS4,
But if it comes to
PS5.
Switch,
Oh, was that it?
Yeah, that was.
Okay. So they're literally just like, we need more funding, and they're just pulling stuff out of the vault and just like shoving it out there like, we need to fund our secret Silent Hill project. Please buy this stuff. That's what Brand's
So-
hoping for.
if they told me they were funding a secret Silent Hill project with it, I would buy it for everybody.
Hold on. Joe, did you watch this before?
No,
before? Okay, so you just happened to mention a monster fighting game And now we're
Yes.
getting sus.
Well,
So-
first off, Godzilla's not a monster.
Yes, he is.
He's king
No,
of
he's
the
not.
monsters.
What is he?
He's a
It's a reptile or something, right?
what's the
Di-
official word for it?
Is
You're
it
talking
dinosaur?
about like the
I don't know what it is.
size. The size of the creatures makes them.
There's
I
a
don't know.
Japanese word for it. What's the word?
Yeah.
don't know.
Not chupacabra, but like
Chup-
that, like. Anyways, they might even say it. Let's watch this. Rah. Slugworth. Yeah. Oh, this is like a mobile game.
Kaiju.
Kaiju. This is a mobile game.
This is King of the Monsters. Literally, look up the arcade game.
Yeah, this is the way that they're locking onto each other, and they've got that cartoon.
Dude, that game looks actually really good. I like the King of the Monsters. It's a very nostalgic game for me. So
Yeah, I mean,
I'll
it
check
looks
it
pretty
out.
cool. It's something that I won't spend a lot of money to get, but 15-20 bucks maybe.
Yeah. 15
brother.
bucks seems like a good
That's a
price.
$60 release. I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised.
70. Get it right. Around PS5.
Oh yeah, PS5 70. But you can get the PS4 edition for 60 and upgrade for
Kaiju
free.
Brawler Gigabash. comes to
Kaiju, they
PS4
said
and
it.
PS5 later this year.
PS4, PS5.
Next, a fan favorite fighting game makes a beautiful and bizarre return.
Bizarre.
Beautiful.
And
Not actual gameplay. JoJo? Butterfly? Oh boy. Oh my
Brad
God.
is like getting scarred off of this.
oh my god, did you see that guy in that man song? Yeah, with Wolfpack. Oh my gosh. So is that based on something?
JoJo's
Okay.
Bizarre
I've heard.
Adventure anime.
Okay.
All right, hold on.
there's a
Pause. Before you say anything, I need to do not judge the show by this game, okay? The show makes fun of like all the tropes, right? And of other animes. It's actually hilarious.
I haven't
the-
watched it yet.
The way
But
that
I've
it
heard good
scales,
things.
like it's actually really long, which is probably the negative part of it. But it's
kept me off of it.
it's good. This game, it looks like they turned like the contrast of all the characters, or like some kind
They
of
turned
filter.
the cell shading
Yeah,
all the way up.
just
I
crank
kind of
that
feel like it
sucker.
was okay. I feel like artistically it was kind of interesting. Like the characters stood out, and I was like, okay. But there was like, I don't know if it's a mechanic in the game or whatnot, but there was like a lot of your characters fighting here, right? And then there was another guy that was like behind you,
Okay,
doing
so-
moves.
So that's what they call stands. So in the later seasons of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, their power personifies into like these spirits. So like the main characters don't do anything.
They're just standing there, and
like
then, why-
literally like
just delete 'em.
Jojo just sits there like really cool with his hand in his pocket and his hat all slouched down and like looking cool, and his like spirit character, which by the way, regular human beings can't see. So it's these two like extremely masculine men standing there staring at each other, sometimes like spurting blood because their spirits, like, you know, whatever happens to them happens to their body. So it makes some really weird interactions. But that's why you have 4 people in a fighting game, but only 2 of them are fighting.
Okay. All I have to say about this game is it looks like Dragon Ball Fighter Z with a new skin slapped on top of it.
Boom. Slap it.
You give me more reasons not to watch anime.
The reason I started watching
the Cuphead
it,
anime.
Yeah.
Watched 2 episodes of Cuphead, and I was like, yeah, I'm done.
So the reason I started watching JoJo was to understand all of the memes on the internet surrounding
I've never
that show.
seen anything.
I 110% guarantee you have seen memes from the show, but didn't realize it was from the show.
Yep.
You have been in the Discord with people who have used references from JoJo, and you just didn't know that they were there. 100%. For example,
I use references from it, and I don't even know they're there.
For example, when our buddy says we stan those, like it comes from stands from the show, and people have like crossed it over into real life, so like they represent those.
I feel like that's not where Stan is from.
That's where I thought it was
like
from.
I've ever heard anybody
I see
say
all the
that.
JoJo.
I think you're just selling it more that I haven't heard it.
No, Stan is definitely a word that's used, but I feel like it was used before JoJo.
Anyways, there's a lot of references out there beyond that, but that was the first one I thought of.
I will say, because I know Game was originally had a PS1 fighting game, and it is extremely expensive. So, yeah, hopefully it scratches the itch for the people that like it, and then they can get a reasonable priced JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fighting game.
$70.
Happy for them.
Happy for you, since you're getting it, Brad.
Oh yeah.
Look at that handsome man.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, I gotta show you this. I gotta point it out. Look at his hat.
It's only on the front of his head.
His hat is actually his hair. Like it just like molds into his hair. Anyways.
I hate this even more.
Yeah, you're also selling me on not watching this show.
It just season 1 is normal, like borderline normal, and then every season it just gets freaking weird. Anyways,
our next 2 games will take you beyond life and death.
Beyond life and death.
I'm interested. I'm less interested.
Oh, 2.5D. What?
This? Is that you?
It's like budget version Ghost of Tsushima.
Joe kills me. Within 3 seconds, I'm interested. I'm less interested.
It's like a movie. At 20 frames a second.
Looks kind of cool. Like art style.
Snake Rock. Spirit Fighter. Gollum. Whoa, what the? Starring? Oh wow, they're using like actual actors from like popular actors. Anyways, If
Okay.
this game is like a very compact, like short story front to back, like like 6 hours, I think that would be pretty cool. If it's like extended, like you gotta play it for a long time, I don't think I'd be very interested.
It's a 2D Elden Ring.
No, it's literally a 2D Ghost of Tsushima. Like
No.
to the T.
They only showed you one little section.
Okay.
You morph into Elden Ring afterwards.
Oh god.
No. It's
Anyways, yeah. I wish it was like Animusha. That's what I wish it was like. Like
I wish it
had
wasn't
3D
2D.
movement. Yeah. So Animusha was older Capcom game. I don't know if you might have watched me play it, Joe, actually.
I'm
think-
familiar with it.
Yeah. In obviously older game doesn't have the greatest mechanics. I feel like they should revive that game. Give it some love. It'd be kind of
There's a lot of games that need revived.
yeah.
But regardless, I don't have too much to say about this other than it's 2D.
It looked
Ghost
kind
of
of cool.
Tsushima.
I like the art
Combat
of it.
looked
at
like
least.
it could be pretty fun. Yeah, it definitely was going for like those old school samurai movie feel. I feel like it's gonna be exactly what we expect it to be.
Yep. Hit square and triangle.
Yep. Every once in a while, X to jump.
Yeah.
Trapped in an endless cycle. Fighting,
Returnal DLC.
dying, returning. Always the same, yet always changing. Astra, I'm not alone. Not anymore.
Oh,
Co-op.
multiplayer. Too bad I know nobody else who has it.
Now I stand.
Brad is the only other person I know with a PS5.
Brad,
Yeah.
buy his game.
I said it. Oh, yeah.
Pushing the boulder upward.
I'm definitely tempted.
No matter how high I climb, the challenge begins again.
I kind of don't want to watch it because, like, I have this game and haven't played very much of it, so I don't want spoilers.
You want me to stop?
No, I'm just gonna close my eyes.
But I fight on.
I'm not
still-
done.
I-
The infinite.
I have no idea about anything in this game, so
Seeking answers.
Even watching it, I don't know what's happening. Even playing the game, I don't know what's happening.
Ascension.
I just know that there's a lot of particle effects and they look cool.
My release is within this tower,
That's
and I will find it.
Colonel.
Update 3.0.
oh, it's just an update.
So
It's not even DLC.
it comes with the campaign co-op and an endless tower.
That's actually really dope.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm gonna check to see what the game goes for, and who knows? Maybe a boy will grab it.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty fun for the bit I've played. I didn't get very far. I made it to like the second area once or twice. So the game's cool.
Yeah.
It looks cool.
Well, it's still $70 on Amazon, so
F.
yeah, big ol' F.
But I mean, the fact that it's just a free update is awesome. As
Oh,
opposed
yeah.
to being DLC. Even DLC, I'd have been like, oh yeah, it's worth $10-15 with just the endless tower.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, on a
Good on
positive
'em.
note, looks like
Good
I can
on
get
ya.
one for $46.
Get on House Marquee.
I like Housemark.
It's almost time to sign off, but before we do, let's get a first look at 2 brand new games coming from Square Enix.
More
Octopath.
Square Enix games.
Like this is a Square Enix conference.
Is
Yeah.
this really
Yeah.
what you want?
I'm not interested.
And you were certain that what we are doing is best for the people
Yep.
of the kingdom. Yes. I suppose it would, in a sense. True. Yes. It made me wonder. Am I still that same person?
Weaves are getting excited.
I'm tired.
The era of myths gives
Tired
way
of Square
to an
Enix.
era of great turmoil. The continent was ravaged by the devastating
Lion.
war between the Empire and the Alliance.
Pony.
However, one nation remained unaffected by the chaos. The Kingdom of Alatane. Ward of the Orcs.
Crown.
Looked
Snake
destined
dragon.
to have its soil stained with the blood of battle.
Okay.
We've finally
Oh.
been called up. We're
Oh.
up against the Empire's main army.
We are to eradicate every last Imperial who comes ashore. Keep focused.
Oh.
Just Fire Emblem.
Do you really have such a
Fire Emblem's a Nintendo only.
I know. But I'm pretty sure it plays like this.
I think so. I've never played a Fire Emblem game.
Me either. I've seen it played.
So then, what shall we do now?
Oh
We're
no.
going to retake it.
This is our chance while they're all assembled. We should send our best and crush them.
Boy.
That's right. All the more reason to avoid bloodshed.
Nothing in this game looks unique to me.
It also likely means that
Nothing in this game looks like it should even be on the PS5. It should be on like PS3. Like seriously.
The Dio Field Chronicle.
Man, here's the other thing. Why are these like Weeb games? Why do they have the worst names possible?
I'm sure they
Bad
mean something to
translations.
somebody.
Does that mean anything? Yeah. Somebody look that up.
somebody get on that, okay? Actually, that's a question of the week. Why? Just why?
We need like somebody that sits in the corner when we do this that we could just, hey, look this
Yeah.
up.
Hey.
It's like the Joe Rogan one where what's that guy's
Hey,
name?
Jamie, look this up.
Jamie, look this up real quick.
Jamie, pull up the video of the monkey beating the whatever. Yeah, do that.
Well, we're taking applications for a looker up person.
Yes.
Is this the same game?
I don't know.
Is this anime Zelda?
If the will to fight still lingers within you, then accept my offer and join me.
Her armor set's pretty cool. There it is. The right.
Hold on, is this anime Dark
Weave
Souls?
2.0.
It is.
I actually want to play through the other Weave Souls. What's it called?
Neo?
No. The
I know
other
what
new
he's
one.
talking about.
Oh my goodness. Code Vein.
Oh, yeah.
Code Vein. Dude, I don't.
This is fantasy anime Dark Souls.
And save this world from doom.
Yeah, I watched somebody play a bit of Code Vein, and this actually looks pretty good. Like, as a Souls game, I don't care about the story.
Tear them asunder.
I just want to fight a giant boss and Naruto run in circles around him.
I'll tell you right now, I don't know if this makes me, if this is bad or not, but I think if they had a Naruto run in Elden Ring, like if that was the only way you could run, I wouldn't buy it.
Oh, don't be such a gatekeeper, you old man. Come on.
You gatekeeper. I couldn't get past it. Look
It's
at him.
more aerodynamic. When you're running at Mach 3, you want to keep that body low.
All
you
I
gotta
know
you
is
gotta get an air pressure.
They
coming
all
in.
skip arm day, and they only do leg day, so their arms like aren't strong enough to keep up against the wind resistance.
They should flap them, just
Agreed.
like wet noodles.
Like
in the wind.
all they have to do is stick their arms out, and they get a little bit of lift out of it. You just-
And then they take off.
They turn into a jet plane. And...
Yeah, the fact that none of them use a squirrel suit is just blasphemy.
How do you
because
think
they
JJ
can
the
fly.
jet plane became a thing? They just took
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
Oh boy.
So we learned a lot at this.
But we also learned nothing.
State
I think I'm gonna pick this game up.
Oh boy.
And look at it, Spock's on the shelf, and put it back down at GameStop.
I'm just gonna hope that it's one of those real limited run printed games that turn into like $300.
I wonder how hard this game would be though, because like we're making fun of like, oh yeah, it looks like Weeb Souls or whatever, but I feel like those kind of games are really like they're power hungry, right? You want to feel powerful, so like the challenge wouldn't be there. So is it like really hard? Like
I know Code Vein is apparently really hard.
There you go.
Okay, I don't know much about the anime stuff, but I feel like from what I've seen, the little bits of it, a lot of the animes like they want like the characters feel powerful. They have like different powers and whatnot. Like, there's usually not many that are just like basic dude. From what I know of, I'm sure there are, but for like game wise,
Yeah.
right? Like
I mean, that's like a whole genre of anime in itself is like a power creep.
Yeah, so it just feels like that would be the natural progression for a game is like kind of like the Assassin's Creed style where it's like you can out level everything and kill it in 1 hit, 2 hits, something.
Well, to be fair, any game that has a leveling style has that ability typically.
Yeah, Elden Ring. I mean, you watch those magic casters and oh boy.
Yeah, they do like 3 things, and then the next thing you know, they just Kamehameha mark it into oblivion.
I was looking at some fights today in Elden Ring, and I was like, man, if I was some kind of ranged character, this would be a walk in the park. But I'm not, because I like playing with the stick. Well,
like
boys.
having a sharp pokey.
Yeah, well, boys, you got any last words to say on episode, what is it, 37?
Is there more, or is it because there's 1 minute left? It looks like, or is
No,
it just...
that's all she wrote.
Your efforts to remain undetected
You lied.
are lacking.
What is this?
Reveal yourself.
You almost skipped out on the most important part of the entire state of play.
That's all for
They
today.
revealed
We'll see you soon with
her.
another State of Play.
I'm sorry, okay? Now it makes sense, and I want to buy the game.
Yeah.
I don't even
Day
have
one.
PlayStation 5. I just want to buy the game.
Day one
Okay,
purchase.
that's how much I care about it.
Yeah, I felt like this was a pretty... I mean, there's definitely people out there who love this State of Play, but it felt pretty weak to me.
It was well, what I think was the problem. Probably didn't read that it was a Japanese one. I'm sure it probably says somewhere in there that it's like Japanese centric.
Yeah,
because it was clearly focused around the fans like anime stuff. It seems, which Returnal thing was cool. First Spoken was cool. Crushed my heart with Dino Crisis.
Yeah, and that was about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've already lost Joe, so we will see you
We
next
lost him?
time. If you like the three of us just sitting here chatting, talking about stuff, and you want to drop a like, drop a follow, you can. Subscribe, all that good stuff. We also use the Twitter to announce all of our episodes, although I did forget this week's because I just forgot. That's how that works. So we will catch you next time, and have a good night.
I'm gonna do.
Love you.
I love you too, Brad.